Hey, what's good everyone? Today we're going to be looking at Soriz's Impact Knuckle and how to deal with it. First, let's look at the move in neutral and then break it down when it's hit or it's blocked. Impact Knuckle is a long range, quick, safe on block special attack that's at the core of Soriz's footsie game. That being said, it has a fair amount of startup at least 12 frames, so for us it makes buffering normals against it in neutral not a bad option. It's actually quite a high attack level, with the light version even clashing medium attacks, but with Soriz not having a DP, it means clashes will in most cases go in our favour. The move has a fair amount of recovery, not really enough that you can spot dodge it on reaction and get a punish, but you could reasonably make a guess and neutral jump versus it. Personally, I think just blocking the move is enough, but let's get into that. On block, the light version, which you'll most commonly see, is -3. And with its fastest long range button being 7 frames, this is a 10 frame gap and gives most characters the ability to take their turn back with a medium attack. There's not really any mind game that follows up from this. Soriz can counter, but the follow up will whiff unless done point blank. He can dodge, but in most situations it will still be your turn, and if he has meter he can super, but that's a very hard read. Where this move gets far more scary on block is from a longer range. Here, a lot of medium buttons will whiff, so he can delay his follow-up and punish your whiffed button. If you have a good far H, that can work, but not everyone has that privilege. Instead, generally you'll want to try and stay close enough to him so that option isn't available. Stand blocking can help too, as your hurt box will be smaller, making the recovery a bit closer. Medium and EX versions are -2, but realistically, this more often than not doesn't change the mind game behind the move on block. In fact, it's often worse, as it's hard for him to space out your turn taking normal. He can go for the counter and get a follow up to punish you, but due to the lack of a combo and the distance he'll be left at, it's a big risk with very little reward. On hit, the differences in strength of this special move become far more important. The light version is the least threatening, even though he's +1, the pushback is just insane. Realistically, all he can do here is counter poke you or do another Impact Knuckle. Simply walking back and blocking is the easiest way to deal with it. Just wait for him to move forward and play neutral like normal, or block the second Impact Knuckle and take your turn. The medium and EX versions, however, are far more threatening. They're both +2 on hit, but the important thing is he's close to you, meaning he'll get his typical throw frame trap pressure. There's not really any specific tech to deal with this, but it's Soriz. His mix isn't anything special, and his subpar run speed means resetting pressure for him is a nightmare without just throwing out Impact Knuckle again. And that's it. Hopefully this was helpful. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. Have a great day and take care of yourself.